Happy Friday, everybody. Let me pull up my chat real quick. I hope you're all well, happy, healthy, wealthy, and abundant. Let's see what's going on today for... Hello, Mystical. Welcome. Jeannie, hello. Hello, Glorious. And Jean, hello. Paula, hello. Thank you for your donation, Paula. Manice, hello. Pretty in Pink, hello. Coco Creations, welcome. Let me scroll back up because the list is going too fast. Let's see. Okay, so we got Coco Creations, Angelica, Sarah, and Enzo. Hello. And then Doctor. Hello. Let me scroll down. Hello, Libra Queen and Jojo. Hello, G. Hello. Tewa? I hope I said that right. Trewa. G. Hello. Annie. Hello. Gracie. Sorry, Gracie. I missed you. Year before Coco Creations. Sorry. Okay. Hello, Machi and Scorpio. Alright, so the list filled up really quick. I'm sorry to anybody who missed it. So Scorpio is the last one on my list. And hello to everybody. I'm good. How are you? Yeah, it fills up really fast. Sometimes not so fast, but today is pretty fast. So, Paula, what's your question, love? And sorry to anybody who missed it today. It did fill up fast. Paula, general love. All right, boo. Let's see. I feel a big change in the energy. Something that may have been in some sort of conflict is starting to flow more. So maybe you're battling some of those internal thoughts. It's like you've made a plan or you've set an intention out into the universe. That could have been what the balance has been coming from. Yeah, because I see it flowing more freely now. So something you've done recently, I'm not sure exactly what it was, but it's kind of released you and like propelled you forward into a new... You could be receiving some messages possibly about an offer, some sort of grounded, stable offer. But I think you're going to have options, so I wouldn't just jump on the first offer that comes in. With the Seven of Cups, I feel like you've got a lot more coming. We've got the King of Wands here. Hot, fiery, passionate man. And then I've got the Empress and the Knight of Cups. So I think you're sitting very pretty in this current energy, like poison ivy, like, I don't know, just you've got growth and all kinds of abundance surrounding you now, which is attracting this energy here. Now we're going to clarify and see like who this King of Wands possibly is or what these options are going to be for you. Yeah, it's definitely coming in very fast because we've got the Eight of Wands and the Chariot, and that to me is like, and then you got another Ace here. So I feel like whatever was blocked or whatever was causing some sort of conflict within your mind, within your life, within anything is removed now. So it's flowing a lot more free. I think intuitively you're starting to feel this. You've kind of sent your message into the universe and it's producing this great, I don't know, like this magnetic field is going out and attracting what is yours. But you're doing it in silence. It's not like you're openly manifesting or anything like that. This is an internal thing. And this drawing in Knight of Cups. So somebody could ask you on a date or bring you some flowers. So we have fire and water. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, though, it has the potential to lead to something very happy. Ten of Cups. Exactly what you've been wanting, looking for. And I'm not sure what that blockage was for you, but something has definitely changed. Yeah. It's like because this conflict has ended, it's like opening up all these options now. Love, overflowing, light, life. Yep, it's going to be a brand new world, boo. Like Aladdin, that whole new world. So this King of Wands, I think, is somebody that is either going to be an old cycle, but it's going to come in new, or this is a brand new thing. And because I have so many aces, it feels very new to me. Just take your time. You will be successful. If you look, we've got the Knight of Pentacles, so it's been a slow-moving process, but victory is at the end of it. You're going to find your lover because you're sitting in this Empress energy now. Very beautiful. So, I don't know where you're going to meet this person, but if there's some fountains or something around you, go visit the fountains. And I hope that helps, love. Hi, Infinity, and sorry to anybody I've missed. Alright, so... excuse me. And thank you for your donation, Infinity. Okay. So let me shuffle these back in, and then I got you, Infinity. Just give me 1 second. I love you bunches, too. Thank you. I was surprised I didn't see the Emperor come out, but that could be what's coming in, because I said there's options, so we shall see, boo. We shall see. Does Elle like you as much as you like him? Let's see. I think at first he didn't quite understand y'all's connection, so at first it may have been very unequal. You may have given way more than he did. But I do feel like he's coming to the truth now. Like, he's at this breaking point. He's at that final straw, like being without you. I feel like something has hit him. He could be spying on you through a social network. I feel like it hit him out of nowhere. And I believe he wants to tell you too. You could receive a message from him about, like, he's been trying to fight against this for so long, and now all of a sudden he's understanding, like, what the connection actually is. So I would definitely say he does have the same feelings. Yeah, this distance is definitely drawing. It's boiling up. Like, he does not want to be away any longer. He's becoming the divine masculine that you need. The yang to your yin. I feel like this distance was definitely necessary, for him to figure things out, but also to help you to grow as well. He's definitely needed some healing. The boundaries, you're like his fantasy girl. He could be daydreaming, imagining your life together, fantasizing for this. Um, I feel these feelings are very new to him, so he can't pinpoint and say um, exactly what it is that he feels, but this is what he's kind of just, he's been searching and looking and trying to figure out, like, why can't I stop thinking about her? If we're not even together, what's the point of this? You know, all those what ifs and whys and all of those things. Um, in some way, I feel he's watching you, like, live your best life. Like, you're just happy, you're glowing, you're doing right by yourself. But this could also be him needing to find his own self-worth, his own self-love. And that could have been why the separation was definitely necessary. He's gotten to the place where he's elevated, but also I feel that he sees you in the place of being able to pick and choose. Like, you have your pick of the litter, basically, and he's coming in basically because he doesn't want to miss that chance or miss the boat. Yep, because you're a lot of Empress energy today, already. So congratulations, because you've definitely elevated to a place of, like, respecting yourself, setting healthy boundaries, even realizing that the distance and the separation is necessary in order for you two to both be on the same page when it does, like, come together. I feel like there's a deep friendship here as well, and the possibility to become like a power couple. So they may, when they get into this divine masculine energy, I feel like they're going to kind of take charge a little bit and put plans and emotion to, like, build a life together. You definitely draw their attention, like, you're very magnetic and attractive, and the chemistry between the two of you is amazing, and that's could be what they're daydreaming about. They're daydreaming about the times you two were intimate or just being around you. So I feel like they're kind of in this place of, like a boiling pot ready to boil over. I feel like that this conversation is gonna be very shocking to you as well. I don't feel like you're used to this person really being emotional or open, and so the way that they look at you, I do feel they put you on a pedestal in a sense. Like, they may have not felt worthy in the past, and that could have been, like, the thing they're gonna confess is, like, I knew the best thing for you was for me not to be, you know, like a disturbance or cause you any kind of havoc or chaos. So they separated in order to get themselves together. So I do feel that he does think about you just as much as you think about him, and the chemistry is, like, out of control between the two of you. But it's like pulling them. That's why I feel like there's, like, this rubber band that's, like, pulling back, pulling back. And when it snaps, it's going to be like, boom. So that's what I've got for you, love. I hope that helps. And Mystical, you are next, love. Got on that free list early today. The energy with you and Sean today. I feel like that they've kind of looked for you in a lot of different people, and they can't find anybody like you. And it's almost like you live in their head. And I feel like they've tried to shake you. They've tried to shake the memories. They've tried to get over this, but they may have felt that they still had more life to live, or there was things that they still needed to explore in order to get back here. But I do feel they're thinking about um, making some kind of offer towards you, or wanting to. Pink flowers could be significant, but I feel like, they've kind of had the time to go sow their oats. Like, they've been around the block a few times, and they're realizing, like, you are the best thing that could possibly happen to them. And so I feel like after all this time, they still hold this place, like, for you. Now, I don't know exactly when this will happen, but I feel like they're in the process of making a plan, setting something in motion. But I honestly feel like they are at the point where it's like been so long that they wonder if you'll like take them back. Because at first I saw death and the Nine of Wands, so it's like in their mind they feel that you've kind of already just, you just have let them go, and you're just continuing on your journey without them, and you let them do whatever they want. And something about it, like, because I feel you haven't chased them, you haven't ran after them, that's very attractive to them, because they could get a lot of yes people that are just like, I'll give you whatever you want, blah 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 blah, and you're like, I'm not going to do that for you unless you do it for me in return. So I do see them making a plan, though. All right, so Jeannie. Hey there, CA Cutie, welcome. Jeannie, did you already post your question? Let me see. How does Jeff feel about this connection? All right, I got it. Sorry about that. You're welcome, Mystical. Thank you for being here, love. And I hope one of these days he figures it out and actually does something about it. Because I think he's figured it out. I just don't think he's done that yet. Let's see. All right, Jeannie. How does Jeff feel about this connection? I think he's still trying to figure it out. I think he's searching, like soul searching, and I don't think it's necessarily about you. Just trying to find that light within him. I do feel he wants to make this offer towards you, but I feel like he also is trying to make the best decision for you and your family. Like, is he ready to stand up and be what you need, or should he pull back? I think he's going over those options within himself. Yeah, exactly. Like, in his feelings, really trying to figure out, like, what is the best option for this connection. It could be a lot of self-doubt, some sort of self-sabotage. And it's run, like, pretty hot and cold inside his mind. Like, he tries to fight against it. But I don't think he can fight against it for very long, because it looks like he wants to come in and, like, create a new world with you. Because without you, he can't sleep. He could be having dreams about you. And it's all necessary for him to heal in order to become this person that, you need in your life. So I think it's not necessarily anything to do with you. It's an internal thing he's processing. So I feel like maybe when you met him, you met his representative. You didn't see his fears. You didn't see his self-sabotaging behaviors. You didn't see the things that go on in his mind when it comes to family and home. So now you're starting to see more of like, you know, who he really is. And even though he's not around, I'm saying like you see that he's pulled back, but I don't think he's pulled back like he wants to let the connection go. He's just trying to figure out the best here so he can be victorious over this. So he does respect this connection. He respects you. He loves you. Or has some sort of love for you anyway. I wouldn't necessarily say, oh, you know, he's totally in love or anything yet, but he's definitely in his feelings right now. And I hope that helps. All right, Glorious. I mean, that's the way to do it. You don't want to chase anybody, because if they run, there's a reason. Let them figure it out when they do, you know? If you're still around, then maybe they'll get a chance. And if not, then they can kick rocks. And you're welcome. All right, Glorious. Your friend Nicole. You got in early today. I'm happy for that. All right. How is Victor feeling about her? I feel on a soul level, he feels the two of them, you know, there's a reason why they met. They do kind of understand each other. There is some kind of pull towards one another. And it takes them by surprise because this person is very guarded. I don't think they let many people through those walls. They don't take action to really build anything. So the way that he feels could have come as a shock and a surprise. They have some sort of history. They've kind of built up some sort of like friendship, or they've put in some time, but it's like this person is going to take a lot of patience because they are guarded. They are wounded. They may be going through a lot in their life. They could come in as Prince Charming, or just show up like they aren't totally in control of their emotions. I don't feel that that's the truth, though, because I've got the Seven of Swords at the bottom. I feel like they're a little tricky, especially the way that they portray themselves. They don't portray themselves as a walking karma, or they don't portray themselves as somebody who's wounded. They show up more as like they have something to offer. But I do feel it's kind of, I got 3 sevens here, 777, so that could mean something to her. They're very slow moving. I don't feel like their heart is fully open, and if she wants that, she will have to be very patient with him, because he's got a lot of trauma he needs to work through for sure. But he does care about her in some sense. He does feel the two of them met for a reason. There's something there, but I think they fight against it because they're not used to that. They feel like very self-sabotaging type of person. So tell her to use her best discernment when it comes to that person, because I'm not sure how capable of giving their heart are they. I've thought the same thing a few times, Jean, but yeah, no. Okay. Mavera or Artavia? I know, Glorious is all about that life. Like, everybody needs friends like that. It's like, no, we're just friends. Just friends. Right now, maybe. But you are a good friend, and you're very sweet for that. Alright, so will Paula meet this person? I don't know how to say those names, but let's see. Spirit says stop watching the clock. Whatever that means. You're not going to know when this is going to happen, babe. Like, they aren't going to tell you. It's going to come as a surprise. Now, if they have, like, what are those things called? Where they have the 4 poles and the, like, what do they call them? A podium or something. It's right on the tip of my tongue, but I don't know. It's some kind of built, like, outside area. Maybe if you see something like that at night, maybe you'll meet them there. But Spirit's kind of like, just relax. It's coming. I'm not going to tell you the time or the place, but just chill. You'll know when you know. Because you're manifesting this. You are the manifester of this. What is that? I don't know. Get out of your head is the main thing I'm getting. Get back into like that. Just trusting. Hope. Because it's coming. The Ace of Swords. Just hold tight. But I don't know if it's going to be here, babe. I honestly, I'm getting the feeling like this is going to be something you do spontaneously and you just run into this person. Or I almost feel like they're going to run into you. But get out of your head about it, is what Spirit's saying. Like, just trust. It's coming. Just give it time. Maybe by the next full moon. Who knows? Just know you're worth it. And know you're drawing it. You're calling it in. You just have to rest. Like, that's what Spirit said. Quit looking at the clock or the time. Because that's causing some sort of blockage. Maybe you've stopped that and that's what's freed it up. But if you see this chick, she's not doing nothing. So Spirit's like, just rest in the knowing that they've got your back, you know? You don't need to look at the clock anymore. It'll probably be here sooner than you think, but it's not going to happen when you try to plan it out yourself. It's going to be like something you do, just randomly change direction. Like you say you're going to go here and then you change your mind and go somewhere else. So wherever your intuition is telling you, like if you all of a sudden feel like you need to go by the water, go by the water. Or if you feel like you need to go get some snacks, go get some snacks. Or something like that. I feel like that's when it's going to happen, not something you've planned out. Because it doesn't work like that sometimes. Alright, Minis. Love in general. Let's see, Minis. I think you have some kind of connection with somebody that's kept their heart on ice a little bit. But you feel there's something more there. You could have been feeling it for a while. But they haven't been able to give it to you. I do feel you're connected through your emotions, through dreams. I feel like you've been trying to, I don't know, like figure something out when it comes to a certain connection that you had, like how to make it victorious or how to bring it back in. I know there's separation here, so you could be dreaming of a certain person and they're dreaming of you too. They're thinking of you too. So whoever this is, there still is some kind of self-discovery going on. And it's probably to open this space, because you got to be open to receive, not necessarily just to give. So I feel like there's growth here, there's change. So whoever this connection is, I feel there's change going on. I feel like the heart space is becoming more activated. And I think you're starting to feel like some kind of pull or some sort of inkling, like maybe you feel them in your energy or something like that. But I do feel they're thinking of coming back. It's just they're trying to figure themselves out a little bit, because they do want a commitment, but when, where, how, why, how, I don't know. It's going to take a lot of inner work, I feel, because that person seems kind of cold and detached. But I hope that helps. All right, pretty in pink. Okay, y'all are very smart, and I have a question. Okay, how come the northern lights are now all the way into Mexico? Like, how does that happen? If somebody knows, please tell me, because I'm like, they're called northern lights because they're in the north. Why is Texas getting the northern lights? Like, to me, that makes no sense. But and yeah, hurricane season this year has been crazy, especially for Florida. And then North Carolina, too. Oh, that's horrible. All right. Pretty in pink. Yes, Jason and Michael, it's spooky season. Does M miss me? All right, let's see. Is that what it is? The geomagnetics? But still, like, when has that ever happened? I'm 44 and I've never seen it in my life. So, some weird stuff. But anyways, all right, pretty in pink. Does M miss you, and what is his thoughts? Well, that's a definite yes, because Six of Cups is that nostalgic energy from the past, thinking about you, um, the happy memories the two of you have shared. I get the feeling that they wish they would have done more or laid more of like a solid foundation in the past. I feel that they have a lot of regret surrounding this connection, and they miss it. They do, because there was the possibility of it turning into something more. Maybe y'all were stuck in some sort of friendship or friends with benefits. It wasn't like anything full blown. It could have been, but um, somebody could have even gotten in the way of this, and there's a lot of regret there. And it could have been because they felt internally like either you were blocked against them, or maybe they felt like they couldn't reach you on some level. They felt like they weren't good enough. But I do feel with some healing and time, they could come in as a solid, mature, maybe they've grown and healed since this connection. And Temperance is about that reunion too, but also they've become more balanced in their emotions, and maybe they don't self-sabotage as much as they used to. Almost from a dark energy to a light energy, but they do think about you a lot, I feel. They go over the times you two shared, but more than anything, I think it's a lot of regret because they didn't show you the love that they should have in the past. So, yes, definitely. Yeah, they said at like 1 a.m. tonight in Texas. It's all the way through Mexico. Like, they're called Northern Lights. Like, it doesn't make any sense to me. But, hey, I'm way down south. We don't see stuff like that often. So, I'm going to be out there at 1 a.m. I know that much. Alright, so, you're welcome. I see him reaching out at some point. I'm not sure when, but yes. Okay, so general love for Coco Creations. There's a Two of Cuppers here. This Two of Cups gives me like almost like temperance. So this could be something coming back from the past, the soulmate energy, maybe even a twin flame, the way the flames are kind of intertwined here. You could be a fire sign, they could be a fire sign, water sign, air sign, fire. The Lovers. I feel they're looking back at this connection, whoever this is, because it gives me past energy. But they want to come in with something new, solid, stable. The Emperor. Ooh. The Lovers and the Emperor. This person is very strong, stable, secure. They may even have their own business. So when they offer this stable offer, it's going to be for real, because the Emperor does not play. They've probably sat on this choice for a long time. And it could have been because they've gone through every possible way this could go, and they kind of got stuck in an illusion of what it could be. And it's kind of like now that they're standing in a secure place, it's like there is no choice, is what I'm getting. You are the choice. And I feel like they're about to come through. So hopefully that helps. Oh, me too. That was on my bucket list. I was like, I've got to go see the Northern Lights before I die. And now they're coming to me. So I guess I don't chase, I attract. Because if I see the Northern Lights, I'm going to know there's some serious manifestation behind that, because that's been on my bucket list for like my whole life almost. But I just started thinking about it a lot recently. Alright, so Gracie, what's new for you next week? Let's see. I kind of feel like Spirit has seen you give and give and give of yourself. And there's going to be something coming in that's like, I've seen all the work you've put in. Here's a taste of what's possible. Maybe it could be a blessing. It could be something that just helps to balance out things in your life. Because I feel like you've been in a place of like, I'm just going to keep going. I'm going to keep trusting. I'm going to keep, and it's kind of wounded you along the way, because you're like, I keep putting in the effort. I keep trying. I keep going after this. And it just, it's become almost a burden, but it's almost like you trust in the Hierophant. You trust in God to lead you and to bring you. So you're like, sometimes you have to lose it all to find what it is that you truly desire. Because I feel like something has been on hold, but it's been on hold because it wasn't the right time. And that could be a job, it could be some kind of financial blessing, windfall. But things are changing. something has lifted. Like, I feel things are going to really start to speed up, because the Knight of Swords is that really fast incoming communication that's going to break through whatever's been stalling this. Um, so if you've been waiting for some kind of communication about, I'd say, money, love, something you've been like going after for a while, and it's kind of, you felt like you come up against some sort of blockage or whatever, it's about to change. So I feel like you're going to get some good news, some kind of offer, some kind of money to help balance things out. My right hand is itching, so I feel like it's got to do with money, but we shall see. Let me know. Come back and tell me. That's what you gotta do. Just keep pushing on. Messages from your grandfather. Alright, boo. Hold on. All your strength and endurance is going to lead you to a very prosperous place. They're very proud of you for standing strong in like your beliefs, the things that have built you up. You didn't let things tear you down. Instead, you're like continuously going towards the better, the good. You haven't stopped. Yeah, you just rest in the knowing of like there's something bigger out there. I feel like you say this sometimes, like it could be worse. Like, I feel like you don't take things so much to heart, because you know, like, I'm blessed. Some people don't have the things that I have, and you kind of stay in that energy, which is leading you towards like abundance. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. And I feel like this person is like right there with you. You may have had to do some kind of like rebuilding of your life, but it's like they stood there with you and helped you. So you could have seen blessings just coming out of nowhere, and that was them watching after you, holding your hand. Yeah, they just feel like you just are such a beautiful, loving nurturer. You stand very strong and secure, and they love how, like I said, like you just keep going no matter the circumstances. And they love the woman you've become. You're open to give and receive love, but also very stable and secure. I do feel you have a playful spirit, and when you laugh, they laugh with you. Something about your energy makes them smile and light up on the inside. I also feel like there's some connection either in your life now or coming in the future. I feel like it's something that they're aligning into place for you. Um, it's like keep dreaming, because your dreams are coming true. You also have another male figure around you too. Um, One could be a water sign, one could be a fire sign. But I feel like, I don't know, like they provide you with a lot of things. And I'm not sure if they're your spirit guides or whatever, but they just know you're headed towards success and great things. So just keep your head up, keep your emotions balanced, and keep going after what you want, because you're going to get there. And you really, I feel like you can do it from a place of not having to try so hard. Like things will flow easily, more easy to you once you just trust in your own abilities and you're, gain that confidence within. Because I feel like you've been fighting some things recently, and they're like, it's good. Like, you handled it correctly. So I hope that helps. All right. Hello, Beverly. I understand, boo. Like, I lost my grandmother years ago, and I still, like, she was my mother, so I can understand. And he's with you. I don't feel there's any distance there, really. Gracie said, I really need that money. Don't we all? All right, Enzo. Romance for the Enzo. Okay, give me some good news from my friend Enzo here. The moon has been out a lot too in these readings today. Spirit's kind of saying be very clear when you set intentions, because I feel like there's things that you want that aren't necessarily good for you, because they'll give you what you want, but sometimes when it comes, it's not going to be exactly what you thought it was, and then you learn, and maybe that's your chance to let it go. But Spirit's like, slow down a little bit. You may be rushing things a little bit, like maybe you want a person to be like the wife, the mother, and this person's still figuring things out. Maybe there's some kind of illusion around somebody, like you feel something stronger there. I do feel there's a very stable offer coming your way, something to plant, maybe even a new beginning with somebody that's has the ability to grow. But I feel like with your intention or your manifestation, it kind of gets a little blurry, because sometimes maybe you want something different than other times. Maybe you change your mind a lot. So I would say get very clear. Let them know exactly what it is that you want. Because some things can be a really, like, I feel like there's a choice coming. Some things you're asking for could be very beneficial to your life, and then there's other things that you're asking for that's going to be a very heavy load. Like, you're going to be carrying a lot of things with this person. So it's like you need to decide, which do you want? Because I feel like you're not unsure. I feel like you know when something is good for you, and you know when something isn't. But I feel like maybe you've been a little bit in illusion about a certain connection or something like that. Just be careful. Make sure that this person aligns with everything that you truly want on a soul level before committing. Got lots of earth and water. But hopefully that helps. Okay, next 40 hours, love reading, what to expect. 48 hours, oh my goodness, okay. There could be some kind of balance being restored to a connection. Could be with a Libra. Doesn't have to be. It's Wonder Woman and the Emperor. That's weird. Those were the two I split, and now they're shuffled back together. Could be an Aries or a Libra. Moving very fast towards you. Maybe you'll receive some communication. that helps to restore some kind of balance. Maybe there's been something that happened where things got out of balance for a minute. And it could have been like a third party or some kind of argument. But I feel like whoever this is, this could even be a friend of yours. 366. It's definitely somebody you've had history with, coming back around maybe to make things right. Like I said, maybe things have kind of been up in the air a little bit between the two of you. Yeah, they want a new beginning. So whoever this is to you, hopefully it's not the swamp thing, but you know. Whoever this is, I feel that you still hold some kind of resentment, or you kind of look at them as like drama, conflict. So maybe that's why they're coming in to restore that balance between the two of you. I kind of feel like they've been watching you or thinking about this for a while. But I do feel there's movement towards you, that Emperor. And with the Emperor, you know, they stand up strong. So they've made their choice. So hopefully that helps, love. Libra Queen, Libra Queen, Libra Queen. Jojo. Jojo. Treva? G, could you check what you see in love for you? Sure thing, G. Let's see. I feel like there's been a connection, that's been a distance between you and somebody else. And the memory of you, like, has been very heavy on them. It's almost like this person could move forward or, like, try to put out the fire, but it's like they're not making a move. So this could be a very stubborn type of individual. Like, they know there's a connection. They know that they think about you a lot. They know that, like, burns them up. But they're not moving. Hermit, Ten of Wands around this Lovers. Very stubborn energy. It's almost like they rather burn alive than to actually move towards you, which is crazy. But it's like you're the one setting them on fire. Queen of Wands, like, you're so attractive. They could think of you as like an angel or God's gift to women, you know, or to men or whatever. Reverse the roles as needed. Very stubborn though, very stubborn. I do feel you've lit a fire in this person's life and they don't know what to do with it. Yeah, they fight against it a lot. I think there's some kind of sadness here, but I do feel I don't know if this is something that you want or something that's going to leave, but I do feel like Spirit just wants you to know, like, they are thinking about you constantly. So whatever this chemistry draw, whatever, I feel you're standing pretty strong, but they're like in sadness. They fight against it. Very stubborn. And I'm not sure who this person is to you, but very interesting. I don't see movement as of yet, though. Like, I feel like they fight really hard not to move. Okay, is he crushing on you? Let's see. Maybe a little. Maybe a lottle. A little, a lottle. Definitely feel like they're in their dream state about what this could be. You literally got the Ten of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. They see a lot of potential with you, and they are crushing on you. So much that it kind of stresses them out because they haven't made any kind of like move towards you or said anything. You could be sitting in their mind a lot. But yeah, definitely crush a lot. It went from a little to a lottle, so this could have like caught them off guard. And now they're wondering like, what do I do with this? So is this person young? Like, this looks like first love type of like, oh my gosh, we're gonna get married, we're gonna go do this. But all good, like they're not fighting against it. So that's great to see, because a lot of people show me that and then they're like, wait, hold up, I can't do it. This person definitely looks like the type to do it. And thank you, Lima, for your two donations. I appreciate you, boo. What are your questions, love? While you type your question, let me do Annie, just because she's asked it already. Your husband's feelings and next actions. Let's see. There's some kind of decision that they're currently making, and I'm not sure what it is about. I feel you're starting to feel like this very hot and cold energy within them. Like they've pulled back a little bit. Like it used to be all good, happy-go-lucky, and then it turned into something different where they energetically went inside more than they went towards you. Like they pulled their heart back a little bit. I feel it's because they have some kind of imbalance. I think the main point of this, especially with the Hermit and the Nine of Cups, is they're still figuring themselves out. I do feel it can get back to this Ten of Cups, but it's almost like maybe they skipped a step when you two came together. Like they didn't love themselves enough first, and so it's kind of overflowed into this connection. But I do feel like they're at the point where they're like, I know I have to change for myself so that I can make this better, because I feel like they're unhappy, and it doesn't have to do with the connection. I think it's an internal struggle with them. Like they have to choose to be happy. They have to figure out what happiness actually is. And a lot of people do that. They get all caught up in the that original endorphins and serotonin, and it's almost like I don't know, like a euphoria type of energy, and then they wake up like, I don't know what happiness is. So I don't know, I feel like they're at a crossroads though. All right, Lilima. Oh, okay, well maybe that was you. Your ear just rang. Oh, really? Ooh. Oh, no. Okay, so what was your question? Mandar's next actions. All right, let's get some tea on Mandar. Let's see, boo. Hmm. I've got this card twice. I had it at the split and I had it right now. So I don't feel like they're married or committed to anything. Now, you hear kids and you hear the woman, maybe they're not married. I feel like you two will have a conversation about something. Um, Maybe they'll ask you, like, what do you love to do? What do you like to do? Maybe they're picking your brain to see how you'll react to things. They want to, like, expand the two of you's connection. Like, they want to change it in a positive way. Um, but they're very slow moving when it comes to things. And it could be, like, maybe they're a Virgo or they just think a lot about consequences of actions. I feel like something's going to happen around Scorpio season. Um, you're going to see a different side of them, or they're going to reveal something to you in that time. And it could be that they want to give you this couple love because you're deserving of it. They could ask you on a date even. Then I've got the lovers at the bottom. So if this person is married, then he's a hoe. Just saying, but I don't know about that. We'll see. I'm gonna clarify. It's gonna be a slow offer, but I do feel like it's coming. And I think intuitively you know this person has feelings for you. Like, spirit is telling you, or you just feel it. Like, there's something here. There's an opportunity here for, like, a new beginning, a new chapter. Like, for us to take a chance, to take a risk. Again, that Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups to the Nine of Cups is the Ten of Cups. So I don't feel like they're saying or gonna say anything right this second, but I do think things are gonna speed up in Scorpio season. There's gonna be a lot more conversations, a lot more getting down to who he is, what he wants, where he wants things to go. And again, that Queen of Cups, like, there's something about you that they love. They love your energy. They love how soft and careful you are. Now, there could be somebody involved with them, and that could be what has taken this so long. Maybe not a marriage, but like somebody that they've been with. Because, I mean, he would be wearing a wedding ring, right? They may ask you to go out and have drinks or to dinner. Everything looks great until this man comes out, right? I'm gonna get a clarifier. Why the Seven of Swords? I get the feeling of, like, they want what they want. So they're when they ask you out, or they, there might be somebody else involved still. But in this card, there's only two. So there's some things that they haven't said yet. And I do feel like you're going to find out. But they do feel like the two of you share a bond for sure. But for this to equal the Three of Cups, I don't know. I'd be careful of them not telling you the full truth. because it's almost like they don't want to like mess up a chance with you or something by telling you the truth. So I'd just be careful of that. Especially if things start to get like to where y'all are dating or wanting to date. I would make sure you ask all the questions, and then watch their reactions, because they could say something and you could read on their face that they're not telling the truth or something like that. But I don't know, boo. It is weird. You don't want the question now? Hello, Mark. Welcome. You want to save your question then? Okay. Just let me know when you're ready, boo. Okay. Who is next even? We've got G and Annie. Machi. I do free readings, yes, but the free list closes pretty fast. So this one today is closed as far as the free reading. So you can come back. I'm on Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays at 7 p.m. Central Time. So I would love to read for you, but the free list is closed for today. Okay, babe. All right, Scorpio. I know this has been a short one today. You also, thank you for being here. Scorpio disappeared too. I don't think the freelisters are used to getting their questions answered so fast. I know, right? It could be something to do with the geomagnetic storm. Oh my gosh. It sounds like he's trying to get your attention to me, but let's look. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not used to being here so soon. Let's see. What is he talking about? Like, he don't want to tell me. Alright, let's see. Spirit. I think they're trying to cause some sort of confusion. I get that everything has kind of like cleared out of their life. Everything. But their ego sits like they have the opportunity to start with you. They have the opportunity to come towards you. They have the opportunity to do anything basically that they want to do. But I get the feeling that they hold themselves back. And so their ego says, you wait, let them chase, right? So this is kind of putting something out there like as bait to get you to see it, because they know that you watch them, or they know that you see them some way, somehow. And I honestly feel like they're baiting you because they want a new beginning, but they want you to make the move towards them. And that's that tricky part. It's like they're playing some kind of game here, trying to manifest, but refusing to take the action necessary. And I feel a divine masculine, especially if they've gone through so much, like they need to come forward. Like, why does the women have to be like, the thing that confuses me is that men complain that women are so strong. Women are so quick to like cut people off, or they're bitches or whatever. But if you think about it, like, it's because women have to be in their masculine energy when they go after a man. Like, we're not, like, a feminine is not made to chase a man. Like, they're just not. The men are supposed to be the ones that go out and go on the hunt. So for me, this kind of fucked up. Anyways, I do feel though it's like almost he put a worm in the water and wants you to bite, to be like, are you okay? What do you mean by that? Do you need anything? It gives me like that very, I don't know, kind of manipulative a little bit. Or that's what I got from it anyway. He doesn't know, you know. I'm sure he knows that you will know. Eventually, somebody's going to tell you. Like, he's not a fool. Like, he's very smart. But he's also a little tricky. And thank you to, let's see, Skyhall for your donation, and thank you to Cece for your 2 donations. I appreciate you, loves. I think anyone's attention, but I honestly feel like I don't know. I feel like he wants you to. Or just anybody. I don't know. It's definitely manipulative, whatever it is. He wants somebody to come comfort him because he's a victim or whatever. All right, Skyhall, what is your question, my love? And thank you, Cece and Skyhall. Sorry. Of course. Anytime, love. Anytime. And you gotta let me know when you do find out, because this man seems like he is just... Look at my bruise. Like, how does that even happen? I be running into things and not even noticing. He suffers from depression. That makes sense. But I feel like he feels stuck. He wants somebody to come save him and rescue him from himself. It's crazy. No, I don't wear rings on this finger at all. Just because I have the tattoo, I don't put anything on there. I don't know what I did. I got bruises all over this arm too, right there, if you can see it. I'm always running into stuff. It's the MS. MS got me running into walls and all kinds of weird stuff. I didn't even notice it till right now. I was like, what is on my finger? Yeah, I'm sure he is alone. Okay, what's the energy with D? It's a new connection. Alright, let's see, babe. Sometimes you can be in a room full of people and still feel alone. That's depression. Like, you can be around a lot of people and still just be down in the dumps. Some people don't know how to access happiness. So it says right place, right time. We were destined to meet. That's the way they feel, Skyhall. They desire you. Ice cream, crave, obsession. I kind of feel like they're going to be all in and then kind of pull back and say, I need time. I need time to wait for me. Because there's something else in their life that needs to be closed out or that they need to figure out. And that could be within themselves or that can be like a connection attached to them. Time is definitely something, maybe, I don't know. If it's the right place and right time, you would think you wouldn't need more time. But, you know, I feel like at first they're just all about it and then they think about it and they're like, oh, I cannot. Yeah, there's something that's got to end here first. And I don't know what that is. It just says they've had enough of. Maybe they've had enough of like the games that they normally play, like having hidden agendas, secret affairs. And then again, time is precious. Don't waste it. They do think you're their soulmate. I'm going to clarify with tarot just to kind of see like what's going on with this time. Something about time is important. Why, though? Like maybe they just got out of a relationship or maybe there's still like an open door that needs to be closed. Yeah, Two of Wands. It's like there's... They know they want you. They know that they could see something with you. They're obsessed. They desire you. But they have a choice to make, and I'm not sure what that choice is. Tell me what that choice is. Like, is this love or is this attraction? Are they in the middle of a divorce or something? I think they're trying to figure out a way to balance this. Maybe they just have a very drama-filled life or there's a lot going on. They have a lot of strong emotion for you. What I do feel something is out of balance that needs to be like worked out. And I'm not going to say it's another person because I don't know. I don't see any other people really. The only thing that concerns me is the Six of Pentacles because that means they're giving their time, their energy, their effort to different avenues. So there's definitely a desire here. There's definitely a lot of feelings, but it might take some time to actually like turn into something more. Because I think they've had enough of whatever that is, whether that be drama or just their own mindset. I'm not sure, but I do feel like give it some time. Hopefully that helps. Like it looked great, but something about time, like time. So, I mean, I feel like we meet everybody that we're supposed to at the right place, right time. Now, as far as relationships are concerned, not all of them are the right time. So, that can be what it is. It's like maybe they just need to heal some more or figure out their own stuff in order to work this out. But I don't necessarily feel like they have ill intention towards you at all. I feel that they just didn't expect to have the feelings that they had for you so quickly, I guess. Maybe they jumped the gun a little bit. But hopefully that helps. Oh, thank you, Bradley. Yeah, I think right person, wrong time is a thing. For sure. But I always feel like we meet at the time we're supposed to, regardless if it's the wrong time. It was the right time. It's not a coincidence or an accident. I guess that's what I meant. Yeah, I don't know. People can be a little interesting sometimes. I mean, I've been there. I've been in those dark places myself, so I can understand it. Why did the Scorpio block you? Oh, Lord, today. Well, let's see. You know what? We're going to get into the dirty dirt. We're going to go with what's the tea. Yeah, the wrong time to be together. You're welcome, Skyhole. Huh. It looks like this person is a runner. Um, they get what they want and then they bounce. That's just the main energy I'm getting from them. Let's see what else. Why did this person block them? The fuck? There could have been somebody in their life that was trying to do this. They got in the way. Maybe they saw him being too happy. Could have been a friend. Like, you know, like, and encourage them to do that. But they still watch you some way, somehow. Stalking, watching, obsessed. But they're ignoring you all at the same time. Whew. I think most of the people need therapy more than anything, or some kind of like spiritual growth. Maybe you didn't let them force their agenda. Maybe you set some kind of healthy boundary and they didn't like it because they want what they want when they want it. They could be kind of controlling. Now, they could have had an obsessive lover that was cock blocking this, that was watching them, that was trying to force them to be with them. And it could have freaked them out a little bit. Like, they didn't want this to affect you because this person haunts them. That's probably what it is more than anything. What I'm getting is they love attention, and so maybe they even they couldn't fake the smile anymore is what I'm getting. Like something that they were dealing with, like they couldn't not tell you, but they also couldn't tell you either. So they didn't want to fake the smile is what I'm getting. But I don't know. I get it has to do with somebody else. Somebody else spirits like dust it off. They have bad habits. I definitely feel like something or somebody got in the way of this, but let's see what else I can get. Who's this cock blocker? Queen of Wands, the other woman. This could have been somebody from their past. Could be a friend. And so they held back because I feel like, I don't know, something about the stalker, like they didn't want them to find out about you. But I feel like it's in a good way. Like they didn't want them to find out about you so they wouldn't stalk you or like come after you. Maybe they got scared. And that Queen of Cups wanted to be in reverse. they don't love whoever this is. Because this person is like constantly trying to force love onto them. And I honestly feel like the person they're dealing with is very manipulative and a little cray cray. Yeah, they give them a freaking headache for sure. Yeah, there's conflict here. There's some kind of conflict they were trying to get you to not have to deal with, because they did feel like you were a good opportunity for them. They felt like you two were a good connection, but maybe they had to pause it in order to get rid of this toxic person. That's a lot. That gives me bad juju. Like, whoever this person is like bad juju. I'm not necessarily seeing the Scorpio being the one, but there's reasons why people attract certain types, right? Maybe this person kind of put themselves in the position to ask for this. And it's teaching them a lesson. So I don't think it had anything to do with you. I honestly feel like it had to do with somebody trying to stop this from happening, and it kind of worked. So, boo. But I hope that helps. She said, no, thank you. I would say, hell nah. Like, that's a lot of energy there. And at first I thought it was them, and then I'm like, I don't know. I do feel they'll be back though, regardless. It is lame. Because I know, you know the way I feel you, Cece, you're not scared. Like, let them try me, you know? Like, no. But all right, what is your next question, boo face? And thank you, Infinity, for your donation, love. Hold on. Scorpio says she couldn't get back into the live. Did somebody accidentally, like, block her or something? She said not. What are Danny's current feelings for you? Hopefully really good, because that other one wasn't it. Not it. Alright, let's see. Show me Danny. This one got a lot of emotion for you. A lot of feelings. They love the person that you are. You're strong. You're loving. Nurturing. They could see a future with you. They see you as very abundant. Very strong. I feel a strong desire for you from this person, like, just to move things forward quicker than what they're doing. There is some kind of change on the horizon for this connection. They could be doing things to try to get the wheel turning again. They could be laying down some things. They could be moving some things around. They could see building things with you for sure. Like, they show you as like all these queens. So basically they're saying you're the empress. You're the one. You're the one that they desire, the only one they desire. There could be outside influences though, but I don't think it's interfering. I think this person just struggles with being happy, like accepting happiness. Like, they could have everything in front of them to make them happy, and still it's like they'll find an issue with it. They could battle with depression. They could battle with, any kind of mental illness or something like that. But it's almost like they could have the whole world in their hands. Maybe that was a past energy. That could be why the strength card's here. Trying to overcome that, trying to recognize what happiness truly feels like. Because maybe they've never truly experienced it or something like that. Yeah, again, the strength card. They're figuring it out slowly but surely. If you haven't heard from them, I definitely feel like you will. And I think they're going to come in a more humble place, or like more vulnerable. I think they're realizing, like, if they miss out on this opportunity, they'll be a fool. They're ready to jump in head first. But I think they're like really battling the ego when it comes to this, like what to do, how to do it. Because maybe they don't know what love looks like. Maybe in the past, like every time they had love, it ended. And so they have like some sort of feeling of like the other shoe is always going to drop. But they're willing to put in the work towards this, or like work on themselves, trying to be a better person for you. They're very slow moving, but I think with the trauma or whatever this person is dealing with on the inside, I don't think rushing would be a good idea, because it would be an in and out thing. So for now, maybe they're just watching from a distance, or they're thinking about it, or but I do feel like there's going to be some kind of communication, like, let's get this going. Let's do this. Like, even though I'm scared, I'm going to do it anyway, kind of energy from them. He struggles with lying. It's annoying. Oh, girl, I know. I know, I know. It can be very annoying. Oh, thank you, Denise, for your 2 donations. You will be after infinity. That's crazy. We got the free listers first and the donations last. Okay. Are we in the, what do they call it? The upside down? Are we in the upside down right now? That's why the south is getting the northern lights. It's good to see you, Denise. Yeah, I mean, I know. Sometimes you just want to check on them and be like, hey, why is this person on my mind? I don't know. I don't get it. But it's because they want you and you don't want them, probably. I know it is a rarity. But, I mean, it made the free listers happy. They could go about their Friday. All right, Infinity, what's your question, love? We're in the upside down. The upside down. Oh, that's right. Lilima, too. Lilima still has a question if she wants to ask it. Infinity or Lalima, whoever's coming. Okay. Yeah, I know. She just said she was going to save it till later, so I didn't know if she meant like, if she meant this live or the next. So I just got her on hold until she tells me. All right, let's see, babe. She posted. Let me see. The chat just goes so fast. I don't know. Mm. Okay, so Rising Phoenix. By when and how will I get clarity whether Mendar is connecting for work only or something personal? Alright, babe, let's see. I got it. Thank you, Jean. I just found it. There's like the chat goes so fast sometimes. I miss a lot. Okay, so I split the deck with Lima and I got divorce and caution. Experiencing a breakup. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. So, it's interesting. I don't see marriage though. So, I don't know. Maybe that's what's taking so long. Fate. Karma. Something ending and something beginning. So maybe they're waiting for something to end to be able to begin this with you. Maybe the person that they're attached to is kind of a gold digger. It's somebody that possibly had their child, but was only in it for the money. So it could be ending during this time. That may be why you hear a child or a woman. It says you've been bewitched. They'll be back. I expect to hear from them soon. I definitely feel there's gonna be some opportunity for love, but I don't know what's going on with them and that other person. Or this could be somebody that they don't even really interact with. They may have had a child with, but they're not married. Or it did say divorce, but divorce also was like separation, ending of a cycle. But that person just wanted their money. It seems messy to me, Lilima. Honestly. Let me try to get some more clarification. So will this be love or will this be work only? They want it to be more than just work. Yeah. They want to move it forward. Most definitely. I think you do too. But I think something has to be like done with. Like that tower has to be done with. Just remember, don't let anybody treat you any kind of way other than with respect and love, and stand your ground against, like, if they tell you this is going on, stand your ground and be like, hey, look, figure that out before you even talk to me about dating or whatever. Like, get all the answers first. I do feel like it could be love. It could be like you two could be soulmates. Like, there's a reason why y'all met. Right now, like Jeannie said earlier, maybe it's the right person, wrong time. Maybe they've got to figure stuff out first, but you're still building a connection with this person in the meantime. And that could be why they say they'll be back. Because I feel like something about you walking away from them, or if you two have to separate over time. So, I mean, this could be years before this happened, honestly. I feel like you two will keep in some sort of contact. I don't feel like it's going to turn into love, like, right away. I know there's feelings here, and I know there's something between the two of you, but there's also something that needs to be, got out the way. So, like, there's some kind of choice here they need to make in order to have union with you. I mean, it might happen pretty fast, but, you know, that star doesn't come without the tower. So they could be in the tower right now. Maybe that's why they haven't like even hit on you or like gave you any inclination of what they want. But I feel like they feel like you put a spell on them, like a love spell. So no matter where you go, no matter if you leave, they'll come back to you. So I definitely don't feel like it's just going to be about work. Unless you just make it about work. Because eventually they're going to tell you. And hopefully that helps. What did that person just say? I don't know what happened there, but okay, Ashley. Maybe just a little mentally unstable. You're right. I don't know. I don't know people in general. I just. Okay, what's next for you? And we'll hear from them soon. Thank you, Janie. It's a Titan. Now I sound mentally unstable. Maybe not. Let's see. Okay, I love people. I'm sorry. All right, what's coming next for you, Boo? Infinity. And will it be soon? Let's see. You got an Ace of Cups coming. That's new. Because you're attractive. Like, you're an Earth Angel. I get a very peaceful type of vibe from you. The King of Pentacles. Hell yeah. Strong, stable, secure. Gonna help move you into calmer waters for sure. This person could want to travel with you. I feel like they have a good amount of money. They're stable. They have the ability to be able to travel. You may have to travel to see them. Even maybe they travel for business or something. Yeah, they're definitely wanting to move you out of some sort of conflict or like away from conflict. I feel like this is a type of person that will fight for you. They're not the kind that's gonna like run away from competition or back off when things get ugly. They're gonna be there, stable, secure, grounded. So it could be a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. They definitely are the type that don't date just to date. They're the type that date to commit. So definitely willing to put in the work. I feel like when this person meets you, they're gonna know like almost immediately. Look at that, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Like that is a match right under the King of Pentacles. So that's power couple vibes. Like generational wealth, secure, stability, like no worry for money. So whoever this is looks like winner, winner, chicken dinner. you might have some doubts. So, and I think it's because your ego will tell you like it's too good to be true. You could have experienced a lot of people promising all of these things and never fully. But it's almost like they don't care. They're gonna make sure that you understand that they're real, they're genuine, they're stable, strong, and secure. They're gonna help you to let your guard down a little bit. Is what I'm getting. Like being able to trust and love again. So I love that for you, boo. That looks really nice. We all want that, right? I don't know. Maybe not everybody. Because if everybody wanted it, they probably could have it. Some people should come with labels like trigger warning. All right, Denise, where are you at? You're welcome, boo. Thank you for being here, as always. It's funny when thank you triggers people. All right, Samuel's intentions behind wanting to become best friends. Ew. Best friends, huh? I mean, honestly, you would want to marry your best friend, right? You would think so. You would want to marry your best friend. So maybe that's why, but okay, so let me see. Hold on one second. Sorry. Lalima donated for 2 more. Thank you, Lalima. Or Rising Phoenix. I'm so sorry, boo. I'm trying to be better. Right? Red flags. Okay, Samuel's intentions. It's crazy. Alright, let's see, boo. Let's see. Because they're holding back. They should express themselves better. There could be some secrets. I haven't told you everything. Maybe that's why they want to be your best friend, so they can tell you all of their secrets. And then maybe there's some forgiveness that's needed, or maybe they struggle with forgiving themselves for things that they've done. And they want a person that knows everything about them. Like, they don't want to be with the person that they feel they haven't told everything to, because that's when people sabotage. So it could be like, let's start from the bottom, right? And then work up. They don't want to chase anymore. It's almost like, to me, this is, they've already made up their mind what they want with you. They want something more. But at the same time, they want to make sure it's built on a non-faulty foundation, on a good foundation. You two have a soul tie together. They always feel connected to you. Even if you two are at a very far distance, like, they still feel that pull. So, but they're trying to love themselves, really. Like, maybe they're in regret because they sabotaged things in the past because they didn't tell you who they really were. They didn't express who they really were with you. Maybe there was things that they never told you. And now that they want this, it's almost like they have to make sure that you're still going to love them for the good, the bad, the ugly, right? They want to make sure that there's an unconditional love there. Because, you know, when you're a best friend, of course, you want a best friend that's unconditionally loves you. Like, no matter what you do, your best friend going to ride with you. They're going to, you know, dig holes or whatever is necessary in order to keep you going. Yeah, I think that's why they've held back, is they've been sitting there like, if I jump into this and she doesn't know who I am, when she finds out, she's just gonna leave. So maybe it's like building that bond first, and then they can make it more. Because that's when they're gonna feel balanced. That's when they're gonna feel like, okay, everything's on the table. We can weigh it out. Everything's known. There's nothing, no indiscrepancy or discrepancies or whatever. And then we can jump in with the Fool. Because I feel like anytime that they've ever told anybody the truth in the past, it ended in sadness and loss, and nobody has ever quite understood who they were on like a real level. So this is them trying to be real, them trying to be vulnerable, but from a place of friendship, right? Like they want to be your best friend first, and then the love will come later. And the love is already here, I think, but this is probably a plan that they've thought about for a long time, and now they're going to put it into place with you. So I don't know. It looks positive to me. I feel friendship can lead to very strong relationships, but sometimes friendships will really mess up a relationship. Like you lose the friendship in the relationship. So it's a fine line, I guess you could say. Yeah, I get it. Oh my goodness, girl, what is your problem? Relax. Yeah, I mean, nobody wants to be friend zoned, but at the same time, like, you know, um, at least you'll know before you get serious. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, sometimes it's better to get to know somebody and then be like, I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, really? Okay, what was the next question? Thanks, love. Thanks, love. Thanks. And then they put their real names too, which is hilarious. Okay, what is Samuel looking forward to when it comes to becoming best friends with you? Oh, okay, cool. I've got the secret language of birthdays and the secret language of love. Those are pretty cool too. So, okay, what is he looking forward to? Oh, I want to say something really bad, but I'm just gonna be quiet. Um, I feel like the demons are angry right now. It must be too much light in this room, or the vibration has shifted. Not in your reading, love. Not towards you, Denise, but in general. To me, this feels like In the past, the two of you may have been like back and forth, never really knowing which way y'all were headed. So they want to go deeper. They want to explore things with you. They want to enjoy the depths, the search, the trying to figure out where things are going. They look to the future though. Coming soon, commitment, finding a long term harmonious relationship. So they figure if you two can build this best friendship, it'll make them more confident. It'll show things are real and, you know, that you both are going for something better than what you've had before. Um, Perfect moves, flirty, graceful, easy. And I kind of feel like that expectation makes them more vulnerable to open up. And the song playing right now is Die For You by The Weeknd. I don't know why that caught my attention, but I feel like maybe they also want to know you more. They want to see you be vulnerable. They want to make sure that the two of you are comfortable together. Like when you move, they move. You know, that graceful, like, dance or whatever. They're looking forward to opening up this new opportunity because they feel like it's a good investment. They're trying to be more stable, grounded instead of moving too quickly with the Eight of Wands. Like, as much as they might want to move towards the future fast, they're like, we've got our whole lifetimes. Let's take it slow. Let's see where it goes. To me, I feel like with the Ten of Swords here, it's like when you move too quick, that's what happens. You run into the pain, the heartache. And so they're like, no, I want this to last. I want this to be something that doesn't end in pain, doesn't end in headaches, doesn't end in drama, you know? So it looks like a very logical decision. They want to make sure that you two are very independent, separate from each other. And then the two of you can share with each other. It's almost like two independent people just helping the other person be the best version of themselves possible, which is really beautiful. I really like this. I think you two are doing the right thing with this, honestly. And thank you, Christy. I got you, boo, but you'll be after Lilima. Or Rising Phoenix, I'm sorry. Why do I do that? I'm telling you, once I have your name stuck in my head, that's what it is. Okay, Rising Phoenix. Hey, you know what? Wherever he got the idea from, it worked, right? He pays attention. That means he pays attention. And I've got 414 on my clock. I don't know why, but that's what my microwave says, so it might mean something. 414. He took your idea and made it his. You move, he moves. However it works, I think it's a good idea, for sure. All right, Rising Phoenix, your turn, boo. Well, then you definitely want him to move like this. This keeps them from being codependent. Well, I mean, it doesn't keep them from being codependent, but it will help. Maybe he's taking it slow to make sure he doesn't fall back into old patterns or something. You can't. You know you want to, though. You can't, but you want to. hey, whatever works, you know? Like, whatever works. As long as he treats you right, I'm all about it. But if he does want to put you in the friend zone, that's kind of messed up. Because he could just say that. Of course, Boo. Thank you for being here. I hope you have an amazing weekend. La Lima. Where you at, Boo? Where you at? Mandar's current energy. Just in total. I'm going to use this deck. I don't know why, but we're going to see what his energy is. In general, right? In general. This is funny. He's showing up as the masculine. He's doing a lot of self-reflection here, but this card gives me like lovers. Like he sees you in his reflection some way. And I know you didn't ask about love, just him in general, but it looks like he's being patient and he has faith. Like if it's, he has this attraction towards you. He finds you very beautiful, but he puts it out in the distance because of something. He's holding on to this red balloon, so maybe he needs to let go of the red balloon because it is kind of creepy. It reminds me of It. I'm just kidding, but he's being patient. He's walking by faith in this. Like Spirit is leading him, drawing you to him. He wants to be that man. Interesting. That's not what I was expecting from those cards, but let's get some clarifiers. He seems to be a very strong man, and he lets his faith lead him. Patient. But yeah, he's kind of sitting at this crossroads, Two of Pentacles. Just like I said, he's holding on to this balloon or he can go forward. He's scared to go out the door. The balloon might fly away or something, but he's juggling ideas in his head, just kind of asking God, like, lead me where you want me to go, or asking the universe, whatever he believes in. Yeah, he's like manifesting you, letting Spirit guide him, working with the Father, the Son, the Holy Ghost, almost body, mind, spirit. But he likes your energy. This is, every time he shows me this Queen of Cups, like something about you just is, makes you so attractive. And he can see something with you. Like he can see your soul almost. But with the Eight of Pentacles, this could be, he loves watching your beauty at work. You know, like the way that you work, the way that you move. And this woman is sitting on top of a book. So he finds you attractive because of your brain, the way that you move, the way that you do your job. He kind of hides his face a little bit. He doesn't tell you everything because there's still something that needs to be worked out or like alchemized. There's some kind of alchemy that needs to happen, and I think that's back here where this patience is. He's like, if you want me to go towards it, let me know, Spirit. Let me know where I'm going, because otherwise I'm going to talk myself out of it, or I'm not going to do it. So there's a big push here. Like Spirit is really pushing the two of you together. In some sense of sense. Now that sounds like a twin flame. I'm sorry, the way that you just said that. Like, he's not my type, but I can't stop thinking about him. Like, where did it come from? Get it off of me. That, I mean, most twin flames that I've talked to are like, I don't understand. I don't, why? Why? But, I mean, be patient. Maybe you'll figure out the why eventually. But those aren't normally easy connections, so be very patient. I don't know why that red balloon, it makes me crazy. That red balloon just is, I don't like clowns, but that red balloon is creepy. We want him to let it go. All right, what is your next question, boo? I mean, you never know. That could be it. Okay, so what could be the possible lie that he hides in conversation? Let's see. What is this lie? That's 4 majors. And then at the bottom, the lovers. I think there's some toxic conflict in his life, and that could be because of somebody that has a child with him. He wants to go into a new cycle. He's waiting for this to happen. But I do feel there's, like, as much as he wants this, there's still something that needs to be weeded out. And I'm going to get some clarifiers, but it could have to do with the child, the mother of the child. There's definitely some kind of toxic connection in his life right now. That he might even feel bound to because of a child or because of, who knows. I feel like he fights against this because he doesn't want to cause pain to another person, or but he's miserable where he's at. He feels stuck. He shows up like the wounded warrior, like he has reasons why. There's that tower. I was telling you, there's got to be a tower before the star. So the tower might not have hit his life yet, which is going to crumble all of this down, which will open up an opportunity for him to, like, choose you on the lighter side of life, because this is all very dark. And that's probably why he's so drawn to you, is because your energy is very light, and he wants that in his life, because he's gotten to the point, like, it's just too much for him. whatever's going on behind the scenes is too much. And he wants that to change. Maybe he feels like he doesn't have, and then the world and the wheel came out twice. Because he wants happiness with you, but there's got to be like this, it's almost, you see in this Five of Swords, it's like there's somebody basically like dead, and this is probably like the Grim Reaper, so it's like almost like something has to die so something else can be reborn, like the Death card. It gives me more of like the Death card. So I definitely feel whatever he's hiding has to do with something he feels bound to, and he needs to let it go before he can like come forward and tell you like his true feelings for you. And that could be why at times you may find him like really nice and other times not so nice, because of what's going on behind the scenes. I think somebody trapped him, honestly, like with a kid or with some kind of promise of commitment. Maybe they got a house together. I don't know. I just know the way that I'm being shown is that it's no good. Like, no good for the soul at all. And you're coming up like chicken noodle for the soul. So, chicken noodle soup for the soul. And he wants that. But somehow he's got to become unbound to whatever this nonsense is. So hopefully that clarifies it. There's always a reason though. So just try to keep your like, I'm not going to say fight against it, but don't attach to it either. Like, find distance between your thoughts of him. Every time you think about him, just let it pass. Don't attach to it and start thinking more things. If that makes more sense. Alright, so now we've got Christy. Where you at, boo? Where you at? When you find out, though, you've got to let me know. Like, I'm serious. Because either we're going to love Mandar or we're going to not like him very much. Christy. Let me go like her stuff, because sometimes... Oh. Because I don't think people are... Oh, there you are. Okay. What is Alfred's current energy towards you? Is he watching you? Let's see. I got the Union card and the Six of Swords. Maybe the two of you, he feels there's some kind of conflict that needs to be resolved. Oh yeah, he's definitely watching you. Your pictures. That gives me stalker vibes. Like the guy outside your window with the camera. Really creepy. Big changes are coming. And we just had a solar eclipse. So something could have happened during this solar eclipse that helped them to man up. Divine masculine. They believe that they are your divine masculine. Or it could have been the King of Swords, though. Mind over matter. There's that Lovers. Could be dealing with a Gemini or Aries. And that Six of Swords again. I don't know. You're definitely being watched by this person. Dark to light. They've had some kind of big change in their energy. Maybe they're something about you turns their dark into light. Maybe you've incited some kind of change within them. You've made them be able to see the light more, whereas in the past they might have only saw the dark. And they're kind of waiting for the right opportunity to come in and offer you something that will make you very happy. But they haven't done it yet. They just watch. They sit back and watch. Lots of feelings here. Lots of emotion. Could be love. So whatever's been hung up here, I feel like big changes are coming towards that. Flip that hangman upside down. Break through the barrier. Maybe they've taken the time to really reflect and look at things from a different perspective. And they kind of see you, however they're watching you, as very independent. Like, you are going to attract everything that you want. And they feel, being the emperor, the two of you have a lot in common. Like, you're both very independent. You're both very on what it is that you want out of life. You have big dreams. You have ambition. You have the ability to make things happen. And they respect that. Maybe in the past they were a little bit, impulsive. They may have been in and out. They may have not been trustworthy. So they could be concerned that you may reject them. But they are coming out as the King of Wands. So they've leveled up a lot. So just get ready. Some big changes are coming, especially since the solar eclipse is here and we just had one. All kinds of weird stuff going on in the atmosphere right now. The reasons behind them, I don't know. That's why I'm so tripped out about the northern lights being in Mexico. Like, what? How does that even happen? I'm still confused, even though y'all say the geostorms and all that. But haven't we had geostorms before? This isn't the first time. Never in my life have I had northern lights in Texas. Like, that's weird. And I'm rambling again, but thank you all for being here. Yeah, it's crazy. But Christy, it looks good to me. Like, I do feel that they're thinking about you and probably all up in your energy right now. They got good intentions. Oh, yeah. So you feel like Mandar will be, like, controlling? But some women like to be submissive, so who knows? But anyways, I guess we're done. Thank you guys for being here. It's an early night. Everything was upside down today. But I love you guys. Thank you to my mods. Thank you to everybody who donated. Thank you for everything y'all do for my channel. Greatly appreciate each and every one of you. Every day, all day. So y'all have an amazing weekend, and I will see y'all again on Sunday. Well, it says it's going all the way to Mexico tonight. So they said get in a dark place. So I don't know. Oh, thank you. Thank you guys for being here. But yeah, I hope to see them. If I do, I'm going to take pictures. He's an Aquarius and his wife is a Gemini. Interesting. Girl, I don't know. Next time, tell me you're asking about a married man. I don't know. I can only tell you what I see. But anyways, have a great night. I love you guys. Talk to y'all again on Sunday. We'll see